right now.
Thanks for joining us this afternoon. I'm Derek Francis.
And I'm Annie Satowski. First here at 4 o'clock, nurses at a hospital in Kalamazoo may be heading to Detroit this week to help combat the spread of COVID-19 in our state.
Yeah, they say their corporate company is mandating they go there, but the nurses have several concerns right now. Lauren Edwards joining us live after speaking with the nurses union today. Lauren?
Derek and Annie, we did speak with the nurses union earlier this morning, but I want to show you this sign that's behind me that's actually in front of the hospital here in Kalamazoo. And it says heroes work here, which is a sweet sign that's honoring the nurses. It's got balloons around it, as you can see. And the head of the nurses union says nurses love being nurses, but they need to have the proper gear in order to be successful.
And we need the guarantees that we're going to have what we need to do our jobs correctly and safely.
Nurses at Ascension Hospital in Kalamazoo concerned about heading to Detroit to help fight the spread of COVID-19.
So they're asking us to walk into a hospital that we don't know. They have not guaranteed the proper PPE.
Like N95 masks. The head of the Michigan Nurses Association, Jamie Brown, says it's what's needed to best protect nurses and patients.
As we've seen already, we've had 3 nurses die in Michigan from COVID-19 because of the lack of personal protection equipment.
Brown says Ascension's corporate offices in St. Louis asked for volunteers. A few from Kalamazoo offered to go. However, this week they were mandated that 5 must go.
So by mandating nurses, they aren't taking into account their family needs, if they have childcare issues, if they're a single parent.
And she says what they're offering in return isn't enough for the risk these nurses are taking.
Their offer is they will put us up in a dormitory, they'll pay for mileage, and they'll make sure food's provided.
And give them $2 more an hour, but Brown says they need proper PPE and ultimately to have their concerns be heard.
So we just want the chance to sit down and bargain with the hospital to do the right thing.
And so we did reach out to the Ascension offices here in Michigan and also their corporate offices in St. Louis. And this is what they jointly said. In part, Ascension Michigan has not implemented any mandatory reassignments to Southeast Michigan. But as we continue to navigate providing care during this global pandemic, emergency response plans are in place for ensuring we have the resources required to provide care to all who need it. Again, at this time, the nurses union just simply wanting those N95 masks and to have any of their questions and concerns addressed and answered. Reporting live here in Kalamazoo, Lauren Edwards, Fox 17 News.
All right, Lauren, thank you for that. Meanwhile, a quick look at those numbers.